they try to kick me off the plane, y'all. They try to kick me off America.
We have to suffer.
They try to take me out of first class.
Where are you trying to put him at?
We gotta put him in coach.
Oh no.
You ain't putting me in no coach, man.
Absolutely.
You ain't putting me in no coach, man.
Absolutely not.
This ain't never happened to me in my life.
These are our seats. We got on our tickets. It say 1A. It say 1A, 1A, and 1C.
I'm a celebrity. I'm telling you, this is gonna be repercussions. It's gonna be repercussions to this. Because I'm gonna get off the plane. I'm gonna get off the plane. I'm not gonna let y'all disrespect me like that. I'm not gonna let y'all choose me out of all the people on the plane and disrespect me. So I'm gonna get off the plane. No. I'm gonna get off the plane. Come on. You ain't gonna disrespect me.
Make sure you get all your stuff, baby.
Shit kind of funny to me. I ain't gonna lie.
They took your seat, but didn't take my seat. I don't understand. Ma'am,
out of all the people on the plane, talking about first class. First class? Fuck, I think I know a thing or two about first class. Huh? Ain't that first class? All of them. I think I know a thing or two about first class.
All praises and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Ha Rakah Kodash, double honors unto our apostle elders which rule great millstone well, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure into the end. Shalom wa abab abal. I wanted to get it where it had his face on there. So this is Juvenile from Cash Money, and he pretty much gets chased off a plane, and he's saying that he's a star and famous, and there's gonna be repercussions, and they didn't give a shit because the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian are slaves. All right, we have no power, even though they might give you some money, but you don't have much money. I looked it up, and it tells you right here, Juvenile's wealth. It says in 2024, 500,000 US dollars, which isn't nothing really. So he really don't even have any power in the form of money. All right. But just being a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American Indian, which really those are the biblical Hebrew Israelites. All right, we lost our power because we sinned against our power. Our power is Yahweh, all right, the supreme being. He's the power of Israel. And we are saved through Yahweh Shai, which Yahweh Shai is speaking right here in Matthew 6, verse 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. See? So even though this dude has a little bit of money, a little bit of fame, he still couldn't even get his chair that he paid for on the plane. These people told him to move, and he couldn't.
Man, they try to kick me off the plane, y'all.
See, they kick him off the plane. No matter what, he's famous, and he has a little bit of money, but it doesn't change nothing. They told him to get to the back of the plane. Right? So don't lay up, don't work your whole life to try to fucking make a bunch of money here. First of all, in America, because it's gonna fall. All right? It's gonna fall like lightning in nuclear war as prophesied after they make that implantable microchip. Once again, they're gonna make the implantable microchip mandatory for buying and selling. So even if you have all this money, all right, they're going to say your money's no good. We want you to have this implantable microchip to buy and sell. So don't waste all your energy on trying to chase the bag, all right? Where the moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. And that's what our heart is on, the kingdom of heaven. It says in verse 33, Yahushua says, but seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh through his son Yahushua and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you, meaning will receive honor and power and glory. Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof, because we're coming into a time of evil, all right, an hour of temptation where to live you're going to have to take that implantable microchip, and that's if they allow it. They're going to intentionally depopulate the majority, all right? And this is why they're the sword, the so-called white man, the red devil, which when you see this video...
Try to keep me off of America.
We have to suffer.
They try to take me off of...
When you see that pilot... See, he's a red devil. See how he's red? The lady beneath him is a more of a brown. But see the man, the pilot? He's in a white shirt, which I believe he's the pilot. I don't know, but he could be just another flight attendant. But as you can see, his shirt is white, but he is obviously red. He's not white, okay? So the so-called white man is really the red man, the red devil the Bible speaks of. And this shows you. They just did this to Terrell Davis, which Terrell Davis is a millionaire, right? He has multiple millions of dollars. All right, look, this is Terrell Davis, and it said as of 2021, he was worth around 10 million. So probably even a little more now. All right, which this just recently happened. Right? Terrell Davis arrested on United Airlines. Right? Famous. Right? Rich. But it doesn't matter because he's a so-called black man in America. All right? And that's because we're under the curses in Deuteronomy 28. Because we sinned against our power. All right? Iniquity separates us from our power. Talking about the Israelites. Deuteronomy 28. And these are the curses that are upon us because we sinned. See, they even put as a subtitle, consequences of disobedience. But it says... It says in verse 37, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword. That's what they call us Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Among all nations, whether Yahweh shall lead thee. It says, thou shalt carry much seed out into the field, and shall gather but little in. So just like this dude, Terrell Davis, how much money did he, build or earn for the people he worked for, right? And he only got a little bit. He only got 10 million. And he still ain't got no respect. Look at Juvenile. All the people he made rich, but he still has little. It's because they are Israelites. It says, for the locust shall consume it. It says, and shall gather but little in, for the locust shall consume it. Thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them, but shall neither drink of the wine, neither the grapes, for the worms shall eat them. Which, hey, these guys can't even rest. These famous people that, they get a little bit of money, You just saw Juvenile's record of his flights, and it was tons of them. Tons and tons and tons, and he still only got $500,000 for all those miles and days that he was away from his family, right? So there's really nothing in America for the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian, all right? It says, but shall neither drink of the wine nor gather the grapes, for the worm shall eat them. Thou shalt have olive trees throughout all thy coasts, but thou shalt not anoint thyself with the oil. Thine oil shall cast his fruit. Thou shalt begot sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them. And that just right now with this guy, Terrell Davis. He explains that he was sitting next to his son when this happened. He actually got arrested in front of his kids. All right? Which I've had that happen to me because of a Karen. She hit someone I was with, one of the kids. So they called the police because I cursed her ass out, and they arrested me. Right? And my kid that was with me, had to see me get arrested because I cursed that lady out, even though she was the one that hit a child. You see? Because we have no power, we have no authority. We are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. We're oppressed, and we're oppressed together because we are the biblical Hebrew Israelites. It says, thou shalt begot sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. Let's see. Look, verse 44, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. See, it says in verse 45, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkeneth not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. And see, so when you see these oppressions, it's because we're the Israelites. All right? It don't matter if you had Oprah's money. Oprah gets oppressed by the so-called white man. All right, you see these boxers. Look at Pacquiao. That's an Israelite. Mayweather. That's an Israelite. They've won so much money for that sport and the industry, right? But they still in the trick bag. Look at Mayweather having money issues over there in Saudi Arabia, right? Pacquiao got to spend all that money on that greedy ass bitch he calls a wife that uses his hard-earned money from the blood sport of boxing to buy worthless bags and shoes. You know what I'm saying? Things that lose value once you buy them. So, this shows that the Israelites are still in slavery under the curses, oppressed by our enemies. And we're being oppressed together because we're in the final slavery under the so-called white man. Soon we're going to be ruling, starting with the elect, and we're going to have the heathen as our slaves. But let me get... And it says right here, Isaiah 59:2, but your iniquities have separated between you and your power, and your sins have hid his face from you, that he will not hear. But now that we're repenting, he does hear. And that's why these heathen are panicking, because the elect, the remnant, Yahweh hears us through his son Yahweh Shai. And he's remembering us that he promised us that he was going to raise us out of the chaos, out of this foolish confusion that the so-called white man is ruling the world in, because he is the wicked. And he's going to set us on high and put these devils, the so-called white man and his a whole entire race under our feet. All right? And it starts with Yahweh Shai coming back. And this is why they say that name, Yahweh Shai, is a threat, because it comes with the power of Yahweh.